That was a lame intro. Hang on, I do over. Do over. What am I doing? A commercial? It's been a while, hasn't it? Oh, it was the last video I did. It was like 4 weeks ago. I'm actually really curious now because I don't remember. May the 12th? 7 weeks! I haven't uploaded in 7 weeks. Jeez. What's been going on? Okay, so basically, the gist of it, I've been going through a whole grieving process, and I've been trying to reconnect, trying to figure out what I'm doing, why I'm doing what I'm doing, and exactly what I want to do. I've been trying to figure a lot of things out, and it's been crazy. I've been wanting to come back to YouTube. I've missed doing YouTube videos. It's been quite a bumpy ride. It's just I'd say I haven't had the time. I have had the time. I've been lacking motivation. I've been lacking the I have the want to do it, but I didn't want to do it, if that makes any sense. I've kind of just been playing video games by myself all this time. Just been playing video games, watching shows, watching some new shows. The new Obi-Wan Kenobi TV show that came out recently. TV show. The new Obi-Wan the new Obi-Wan Kenobi that came out. I've been absolutely enjoying that. I loved the entire thing. It's been great. I've been trying out some new shows. I've also been playing some games. I've been playing a ton of Rogue Legacy. Well, actually, I haven't been playing a lot of that. I played a little bit of Rogue Legacy too. I've been playing a ton of VR stuff as well as some games on the computer. I've been playing a lot of Genshin Impact. I know it's been sponsored by a lot of people and it probably seems kind of cheesy, but it's actually a really fun game. I really enjoyed that quite a bit. And I've gotten pretty far on it too. I've actually got a few 5-star characters on that game. I've also been playing on the VR. I've actually got a Resident Evil 4 on it for the Quest 2, and that game is insanely fun. I love the Resident Evil games. Resident Evil games are some of my all-time favorite games. Having a zombie shooter in a VR that's an entire game from a Resident Evil game, the full game being in VR, to where like you can interact with the guns, you can interact with the environments, it's like the way they have it set up, the immersive way they have it set up, to where like you can just slide out your knife and start slicing, or pull out your gun from your holster. You have 2 holsters, your big weapon and your small weapon on your hip, and it's so fun just going through the whole game and running around doing your thing. It's insanely fun, and it's Leon of all characters, like my favorite Resident Evil character. Oh my goodness, I never did play okay, that's a lie. I never did beat the Resident Evil 4. I only did like the first level, and then I stopped playing for some odd reason. I don't know what was wrong with me, but I finally got to play through the whole game, and it is an absolute blast of a game. I was thinking of doing it on my channel. I'm not sure if a lot of people would be interested in that, but at the same time, like, it's a VR thing. It's so fun, and I'm sure people would enjoy it nonetheless, especially if it's just me playing it. I don't know. I do have some other VR games I'm thinking of doing, but yeah, no, I've been kind of enjoying my time by myself. As you can see, like, I've been making some changes, and some small changes, some pretty big changes. I've actually started working out with a buddy of mine at work. He's been helping me go to the gym to show me the ropes, show me how he does things, show me like the different sets and the different ways you do things for different days. And I've been consistent, not really very consistently, but I am getting in the habit of working out after work each day. And I'm actually already starting to see some results with how stronger I'm getting. I'm starting to do a little bit more weight than I can do when I started. And it's something that's like, it's not where I want to be buff, it's not where I want to be super strong, but I want to be stronger and I want to be healthier. I had a bad habit for a long time, just going out to eat every day and like eating out like all the time. Now I'm cooking my own food. Like, I'm doing it in a way that was told to me a long time ago that I should have been doing, and I hadn't, but now I am doing. I'm like preparing a meal, and that meal I'll have one sitting for me that day, and then I put up like 4 different containers of that same meal, 4 different containers of meals to set aside for the rest of the week. Basically, it's been fun. And I can make things now. I can actually cook a little bit, not a lot. I can't cook a lot of things. I can only cook a little bit, but still, it's something. It's better. It's healthier. It's nice. I didn't think I could do that. I thought I wouldn't have the patience. I thought I wouldn't have the discipline to do so. But like, I'm working out now. I'm making my own meals. It's like it's a whole huge change for something that's really cool. It's like I never thought I could do. I didn't think that I could do this on my own. I didn't think it'd be possible. I didn't think I'd have the time to do all this, but I am, and I'm working out. It's really cool. Oh, and something else too. I'm sure you probably noticed this in the background or not, but I decided that I wanted to get a guitar. Look at this thing. It's beautiful. It's nice and shiny. It's good texture, and I don't know if you noticed, but it's not your typical guitar. It is an electrical guitar. It may not be tuned or not. I actually haven't tuned it yet. I still need to actually tune it, and I need to start learning it. I haven't started learning it yet. I just recently bought this, but it's an electric guitar, and if you haven't noticed, it is a 7-string guitar. Yeah, most of the bands I listen to, mainly Disciple and Memphis Mayfire, the songs they play are on 7-string guitars. So I was thinking, even though I'm starting to learn the guitar, like just starting, like I've never really played before, the only difference between a 6-string and a 7-string is there's the extra string, and the extra string means it can play lower. So it just means that I can do a few lower notes. What? A few lower notes. There we go. So that's not going to change anything as to how to learn the guitar, except for the fact that I have an extra string. It's going to help to be able to play songs that have those lower notes that you can't play on a 6-string guitar. I'm going to learn the guitar, and eventually, once I do get better at it, because I know it's going to take a while before it can get good, obviously. But once I do get good with guitar, because I'm going to be dedicated enough to learn it, for sure, I am going to probably try to make some music, and you guys will be the first to hear it, because obviously I'm going to upload it on the channel. But yeah, I've been wanting to do music for a long time, and one thing I've noticed is I have GarageBand, but that alone isn't really enough to make good music, unless you know what you're doing. If you know what you're doing, you absolutely could, but I don't know what the crap I'm doing. So I think being able to, and I have the means to plug this into my laptop. I tried it and it works. It has amps and everything, so many different kinds of amps. So that's a learning curve in its own. But once I get it down and figure it out, I'm gonna be making music. It's gonna be nice. I don't know how long it's gonna take. It might take a bit, but yeah, it's gonna be nice. I am so excited for this. Absolutely. I've been wanting to learn guitar for a long time. I've never really been dedicated enough to take the time to do so. Now I'm going to. I'm making some changes. I got a haircut. I know, I waited 10 minutes in the video until talking about the haircut. But yes, I was sitting in the lunchroom at work with my coworkers, and then one day, and they looked at me and they're like, "Have you thought about going short hair?" I've never really done that willingly. I mean, I did have short hair at one period, but that wasn't willingly. That was for my job, and I didn't specify how short I wanted to cut, and I just cut it way too short. But I've always had long hair. I've always just enjoyed having long hair, and I'm like, I've recently just had my life turned upside down, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, what would it be like? What would I look like if I had shorter hair? If I could style it the way I wanted to, have styling for my hair. I've never done that before, and it's actually really fun. I like it. I like the way it looks. People as soon as I walked into work, I just surprised everyone. I didn't tell anyone I was going to do it. I didn't tell anyone. For all they knew, I was going to keep my hair long because I just did it for so long. But I just walked into work, and everyone had such a shocked look on their face. Probably the look that you had whenever you first opened this video, if you're a normal viewer. But yeah, everyone was shocked, but literally every single person has loved it and says I look really good in this hair. So I kind of like it. It's nice. I look older than I did before. I've always had like a really young face. I've always looked young, but now I look more mature in a sense. So yeah, I kind of like it. I think, yeah, I like this hair. I like what's happening. It's been crazy. It's been these last 2 months have been quite the experience. I've had some really low lows, and I'm starting to get back up to where I can have those highs again. So I'm doing a lot better than I was before. It's been difficult for me to really come back to making videos because I haven't been in the right headspace yet, and I've still been sorting things out. Obviously, like, I'm making so many changes. But it's been difficult for me to like go back into recording and be me without being mopey or like trying to force myself to be like happy in the videos, and really I'm just kind of dreading doing it and stuff. I'm like, that was one thing I was having a hard time doing with recording the Lego Star Wars, is like I really enjoyed the game so much, but I was kind of having to force a little bit of like just some more oomph in myself to keep it going and not make it seem boring. Whenever really, like, I was still dealing with a lot of stuff going on, and in a sense I kind of still am, but I'm in a much better headspace now than I was before. So I think I'm definitely going to start uploading again. I'm going to try really hard to cram it in with all the stuff I'm doing now, with me learning guitar and me working out. But at the same time, like, I'm not in a relationship anymore, so that means like I'm gonna have more time to be able to do this stuff. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm in a point where like I don't know exactly what kind of games I'm going to play, but I've got an idea of like a few here and there, but I think I'm gonna need some help. If y'all have any suggestions of games that y'all want to see from me, something to bring back or something new that I haven't done on the channel, absolutely leave it in the comments. Let me know what you think I should do. I've got a few things figured out, but I've also like, I feel like I need more in a sense. So I'd love to see your suggestions. Maybe bringing back the reading your comments. If that's something you would like, hey, start it here in this video. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, I think I've talked y'all's heads off enough, so I'll go ahead and end it here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for understanding my absence. It's been a crazy ride, but yeah, I'm doing better now. So y'all have a great day, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Take care.